Why do we use the phrase break a leg for good luck? Welcome to Unlimited Quest. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing expressions in the world of theater and beyond, break a leg. While the phrase might sound like a wish for harm, it is actually a way to wish someone good luck before a performance. In this deep dive, we will explore the historical, cultural, and superstitious roots of this curious idiom. We'll look at its origins in the theater, the evolution of stage superstitions, and how this phrase came to be associated with positive intentions rather than misfortune. Whether you're a theater enthusiast, a language lover, or simply curious about the backstory of everyday expressions, join us as we unravel the mystery behind break a leg. The theatrical world and its superstitions. The theater has always been a realm where reality and illusion dance together in a delicate balance. Actors, directors, and crew members work in an environment steeped in tradition and superstition. The phrase break a leg is one of the most famous examples of this theatrical culture, a world where words often carry double meanings, and where wishes of good fortune are cloaked in irony. The origins in theater. The exact origin of break a leg is difficult to pinpoint, but it likely emerged in the early days of the theater as a counterintuitive way of wishing someone well. In a profession where the stakes are high and the fear of failure looms large, wishing someone good luck directly was considered bad luck. Superstition held that a straightforward expression of hope might tempt fate to do the opposite. Instead, theater folk adopted a kind of reverse psychology. By telling someone to break a leg, they were essentially wishing them success in a roundabout way. The hope was that the literal interpretation of the phrase, suggesting injury or misfortune, would be subverted by the superstitious belief that saying good luck outright could bring about a jinx. This ironic twist became an ingrained part of theater lingo. The role of superstition. Superstitions in theater are numerous and varied. From avoiding the word Macbeth in a theater to rituals performed backstage, the performing arts have long been a haunt of magical thinking. Break a leg fits neatly into this tradition as a verbal talisman against bad luck. In an industry where the performance itself is unpredictable, and where a single misstep can derail a show, superstitions provide a sense of control, a way to appease the fickle forces of fate. The idea is that by uttering a seemingly negative phrase, you can trick fate into doing the opposite. This reverse psychology is not unique to the theater. Many cultures use ironic or paradoxical statements to ward off evil spirits or bad luck. The phrase break a leg is just one manifestation of this broader human tendency to manipulate language in order to influence fortune. Possible historical influences. Several theories have been proposed to explain the origins of break a leg. While no single explanation is definitive, each offers fascinating insights into how language and superstition evolve in the creative arts. The leg line theory. One popular theory revolves around the concept of the leg line in theater. In traditional stage design, the curtain call is a crucial moment when actors take their bows. In some theaters, there are curtains that extend down to the stage, often referred to as legs. According to this theory, breaking a leg might refer to the act of bending or breaking the line of the leg curtain during a vigorous bow or during an enthusiastic performance. In other words, a successful performance would lead to so many bows that the actors would break the metaphorical leg line of the stage, a sign of overwhelming applause and adulation. The bowing connection. Another explanation ties the phrase to the act of bowing. In many cultures, a deep bow is a mark of respect and appreciation after a performance. When an actor breaks into a bow, they are essentially bending at the knee or leg, a motion that, in a humorous twist, could be interpreted as breaking a leg. This theory emphasizes the physicality of performance and the idea that a truly great show will leave the audience clapping so hard that the performers must bow repeatedly, almost to the point of exhaustion. The curtain call interpretation. A further theory suggests that break a leg might be related to the idea of breaking through the curtain. In theatrical parlance, to break is to succeed in gaining access to something. The phrase could be seen as a wish for actors to break through the limits of the stage, to deliver a performance so compelling that it shatters conventional expectations. This interpretation aligns with the broader theme of theater as a place where the ordinary is transformed into the extraordinary. where the act of performing becomes a form of metamorphosis. Linguistic evolution and irony. Language is a living, breathing entity that evolves over time. Phrases that once carried a literal meaning often develop layers of irony and symbolism as they are passed down through generations. Break a leg is a prime example of this linguistic evolution. From literal to figurative. Originally, the words break a leg might have been taken literally, conjuring images of injury or misfortune. However, in the theater, where direct wishes of good luck were avoided, the phrase took on a figurative meaning. Over time, its ironic usage became so entrenched that audiences and performers alike came to understand that the phrase was meant as a blessing, not a curse. This transformation from a literal command to a symbolic wish is a fascinating case study in how idioms evolve within specific cultural contexts. The power of irony. Irony is a powerful rhetorical device that allows speakers to convey meaning indirectly. In the high-stakes world of theater, where the pressure to succeed is immense, irony offers a means of lightening the mood and easing tension. When a fellow actor says, "break a leg," it is understood as a playful, supportive gesture rather than an ominous directive. This use of irony reinforces the camaraderie among performers, creating an environment where humor and mutual support are paramount. The influence of folk wisdom. Many idioms and expressions in English are rooted in folk wisdom and the superstitions of everyday life. Break a leg is no exception. It encapsulates the idea that by invoking misfortune, one can ironically ward it off. This belief is echoed in other expressions and rituals around the world, where speaking of something undesirable is thought to summon its opposite. The persistence of such expressions in modern language is a testament to the enduring power of folk traditions and the human desire to influence fate through words. Social and psychological dimensions. Beyond its historical and linguistic roots, the phrase break a leg also carries social and psychological significance. It reflects the unique pressures and bonds that exist within the theatrical community and offers insight into how people cope with the anxieties of performance. A bond among performers. The theater is an inherently collaborative environment. Actors, directors, stagehands, and countless others work together in a tightly knit community, where success and failure are shared experiences. Wishing someone break a leg has become a ritualistic expression of solidarity, a way for peers to support one another in the face of uncertainty. This shared language fosters a sense of unity and mutual respect among performers, reinforcing the idea that everyone is in it together. Managing performance anxiety. Performance anxiety is a common challenge for anyone who steps on stage. The fear of failure can be overwhelming, and traditional expressions like good luck may feel insufficient or even counterproductive. The ironic twist of break a leg offers a subtle form of psychological reassurance. By framing the wish in an unexpected way, it allows performers to laugh off their nervousness and embrace the unpredictable nature of live performance. This humorous approach to the anxieties of the stage can help diffuse tension and create a more relaxed, supportive atmosphere. The role of ritual in human behavior. Rituals are a fundamental part of human behavior, providing structure and meaning in uncertain situations. In the theater, rituals like saying break a leg serve as important coping mechanisms. They help individuals manage stress, build confidence, and foster a sense of community. The repetitive nature of these rituals reinforces positive expectations and can even become self-fulfilling prophecies. When everyone around you is sharing in a supportive, ritualistic expression, it can boost morale and enhance overall performance. Modern interpretations and global usage. While break a leg is most closely associated with the theater, its usage has spread beyond the stage to other performance arts and even everyday life. The phrase has become part of a larger lexicon of good luck expressions, and its popularity is a reflection of its unique blend of irony and tradition. Adoption in other performance arts. Today, break a leg is not only used in theater, but also in other creative fields such as dance, music, and even sports. In many cases, the phrase has been adopted as a general wish for success in any challenging endeavor. The underlying sentiment remains the same: a wish for one to perform so well that it defies expectations. This broader usage underscores the adaptability of the phrase and its resonance with people from diverse backgrounds. Global variations and translations. As with many idioms, break a leg has been translated and adapted into other languages and cultures. While the literal translation may vary, the underlying idea of wishing someone good luck through an ironic or indirect expression remains consistent. In some cultures, similar expressions have emerged that encapsulate the same spirit of reverse psychology and supportive camaraderie. These global variations highlight the universality of performance anxiety and the creative ways people have found to address it. The digital age and social media. In the age of social media, expressions like break a leg have found new life. Memes, GIFs, and viral videos often feature the phrase, helping to spread its usage far beyond traditional theater circles. This digital dissemination not only keeps the tradition alive, but also introduces it to younger generations who may appreciate its quirky, ironic humor. The blending of old-world superstition with modern technology is a fascinating example of how language evolves and adapts to new cultural contexts. Debates and criticisms. No exploration of a cultural idiom is complete without acknowledging the debates and criticisms that sometimes surround it. While many embrace break a leg as a harmless and supportive expression, others question whether the phrase might be misunderstood or even carry negative connotations in today's context. The risk of misinterpretation. For those unfamiliar with theatrical traditions, the literal meaning of break a leg might seem harsh or even malevolent. Critics argue that without proper context, the phrase can be misinterpreted as a wish for injury or misfortune, rather than as an ironic good luck wish. This potential for misunderstanding underscores the importance of cultural literacy and the need to appreciate the historical context in which such phrases originated. Evolving language and cultural sensitivity. As language continues to evolve, so too does the way we interpret old idioms. Some modern audiences might prefer more straightforward expressions of goodwill. Nonetheless, many in the theater community, and those who appreciate its rich cultural history, value break a leg precisely for its unique blend of irony and tradition. The ongoing debate reflects broader discussions about cultural sensitivity, the evolution of language, and the balance between preserving tradition and adapting to contemporary norms. Anecdotes and personal stories. Throughout the decades, countless performers have shared personal anecdotes about the moment they were wished break a leg before a show. These stories often capture the humor, relief, and camaraderie that the phrase embodies. Many actors recall the first time someone uttered the phrase, noting how it immediately lightened the mood and made them feel supported by their peers. These personal recollections serve as a powerful reminder that, beyond its literal words, break a leg is a gesture of goodwill, a small but potent reminder that you are part of a larger, caring community. Some performers also share tales of how the phrase became a running joke among their groups, evolving over time into a cherished tradition that encapsulates the anxiety and excitement of live performance. Whether it's a seasoned veteran or a nervous newcomer, hearing break a leg just before stepping on stage has the power to transform tension into a shared moment of anticipation and mutual support. In conclusion, the phrase break a leg is a fascinating example of how language, superstition, and cultural tradition converge in the world of performance. Far from being a literal wish for misfortune, it is an ironic and supportive expression steeped in theatrical history and filled with layers of meaning. From its origins in superstitious theater practices to its modern-day usage across creative fields, break a leg encapsulates the human desire to ward off bad luck and encourage success, often by embracing irony and defying expectations. Through exploring its historical roots, linguistic evolution, and social implications, we gain a deeper appreciation for this enduring expression. It stands as a testament to the power of language to transform negative words into positive wishes, and it highlights the intricate ways in which culture shapes our everyday interactions. Whether you're on stage or off, the next time you hear or say, break a leg, remember that it is a phrase laden with history, humor, and heartfelt support. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into why we use the phrase break a leg for good luck. If you enjoyed this exploration into the origins and evolution of this iconic expression, please like this video, share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Subscribe to Unlimited Quest for more captivating discussions on language, culture, and human behavior. And share this video with friends and family who appreciate the hidden stories behind our everyday words. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop your quest for knowledge.